everybody, welcome to my farmhouse sewing room. I'm Renee and today is Sunday, March 5th, and I had a really fun day today. I went to an auction with my father and my husband today in Pennsylvania. It's about an hour from where I lived. It was a farm auction and I bought some really fun things that I thought maybe it might be worth sharing with y'all. So, I mean, wonder what's going on with the farmhouse life. It was a farm auction. The auction my dad had told me about a week ago, and he said there was a lot of antiques there, and he knows that I like auctions, and I just thought he thought it'd be a fun thing for me to go along with him. So I did. Me and my husband went, and it was a household auction along with some farm equipment. The property, it was like 150 acres of beautiful property, a big old farmhouse, a beautiful barn. It was really a nice setting, but we froze our butts off today because it was really cold out there, and but we persevered through it. So anyway, the first thing I bought was an old trunk, and I don't have that here to show you because I couldn't drag it up here to my sewing room, but it was pretty cool. It's just a little old wooden trunk that was kind of like a deep green. I have a fetish for trunks and different things, so I bought that for $10, but maybe I can get a picture at the end of this little video. So the second thing I bought, I have a bowl fetish. So the first thing I bought was this old, kind of like an ironstone bowl, and it says stoneware china on the back of it, but really cool old bowl. It kind of reminds me of like a wash bowl or something maybe, I don't know, really cool. So after that, I did bid on a doll. It was like a doll bed. It was really cool, and it had these big old claw feet, like, and it had a little mattress and pillow on it. I really thought that was cool, even though I don't have any kids. But I bid it up to $50, and I think the woman got it. Well, I think she got it for $50. I think I bid it up to $45. But that was really cool. But since I lost that and that got off my radar, I had another thing that was on my radar, and that was this great big green bowl. And I'm a green fan. I don't know what it is about green that draws me, but this is a really cool old stoneware kind of bowl, and I've not ever seen this kind of green before. It doesn't have any markings on it, but it is old, and it's really, really cool. So if you can kind of get the good view of that, but I fell in love with it. And I might be a little crazy, but I paid $55 for this bowl. But I really, really love it, and I thought it was great. So after all the little things that sold, I didn't really see any too many antiques that I really liked, but they did have a lot of box lots and stuff. So then when they ended up getting to them, guess what? There was a sewing machine. And along with the sewing machine, there was a box of, like a sewing box full of goodies. And I'll kind of let you peek in here. And I was going to, not look through it until I did this video, but it kind of got tipped over when we were traveling home, and it made a mess. So I had to go through it and straighten it. But there is a lot of really cool things in the box. So the first thing I want to show you is the sewing machine. So we'll move you over here. This sewing machine was in a case, and it's a Kenmore. And I didn't even lift the lid on it. I just knew that it had to be a goodie. I just, I don't know, instinct. But anyway, it's got this hard cover on it. And the book was actually on top of the sewing box. So I knew it had this, and it had this little, let me move you down here so you can see it better. It had this little extension thing that this little base wasn't inside with the case either. It was laying on top of the sewing box, but this little extension arm has a little leg on it, and this pulls off. But this is all metal. It's Kenmore, and I believe it's from Sears. And it has a little switch here that turns it on. And I thought I had it plugged in. I do. Why isn't it? Wow. Ah, there we go. I thought it was going to make a liar out of me. So it's a really nice machine. My husband threaded it, and it sews beautifully. And it's got a big old metal foot. I don't know why that light's blinking, but really, really nice machine. So what I got this for was $5. how can I resist a sewing machine for $5? Not like I need another sewing machine here, you know, but as a sewist, I just, you know, I don't think anybody would have wanted it, and I wasn't going to let it just, you know, go to waste. So I bought it. I brought it home, cleaned it up. I don't know why it didn't light up very, very fast, but it does work, trust me. I think it was a great little find, and it's a gem. So in this box here, I'll show you some of the goodies that I found in this box. And when I found this box, what really caught my eye when I lifted it up to look at what was in it, and I'm sure this is old, and the box I'm not going to keep, but it is filled with lots of threads. Some of them are wooden spools, which I'm kind of a fan of. But what really caught my eye was this thimble, and I don't know if you can see it, but and this might be an oldie but goodie, but I've never seen any metal thimbles that were so ornate. And it has like little flowers on it, and I thought about cleaning it up with a toothbrush. I don't know if it'll polish it up. I don't even know what kind of metal it is, but I just thought it was a really, really cool little thimble. So in this box, of course, they had the sewing machine feet and some needles and everything that goes with the Kenmore. Some old little tomatoes. Now I have a little fetish with these. I find a lot of these little tomatoes at yard sales and things, so I've got a small collection of these. So I was kind of excited when I saw this. So I love the old stuff. And here is an old metal Johnson & Johnson adhesive tape thing. But when you open it up, she has neatly stored a tape measure on it. So I thought that was a really cool find in this little box as well. And then there's another little tape measure here. I think she's got it taped up. Now these are just vinyl. I thought maybe they were cloth, because I get really excited when I find the old cloth measuring tapes, but those were vinyl. So that was really cool. This metal adhesive thing is something that you don't find anymore either, because everything now is plastic. There's quite an array of little buttons. And I do have some button jars that I'll probably put those in. And there was a small collection of safety pins, some thumbtacks. There is some metal bobbins here for the Kenmore sewing machine. And there is a lightweight, sort of new looking thimble. I'm sure that's a cheapie, but I'm thinking this one is a good one. I'm going to try to clean it up. So there's just some assorted threads there. This thing here, I'm not sure what this is, but it says Kenmore on it, but it's got some kind of a square end on it. I'm not sure if it's broken or if it was for something, but I'll just leave it in there now. And this here, it looks like a needle threader of some sort. It's got a little loop on it, so that's just something different. So then there's another tray in here, and there's a really nice seam gauge that was in there. Some little threads, some little spools of like ribbon that she had in here, some more assorted buttons, and even some buttons in a little plastic case, some hem tape, an extra needle, a couple little things with some random buttons in there, and then there's a key in here, and I'm not sure what that goes to, but that's in there. And in the bottom, a brand new pack of needles for Kenmore sewing machine, so that's what that is. Here is a needle pack. I think there might be, I don't think there's any needles in here, but it has a price on it, 39 cents. Kind of interesting, huh? Some mending fabric, $1.19. So I'm not sure how old this stuff is, but the prices kind of give it away. Here's a pack of needles, 98 cents. I mean, you don't find these prices anymore. Here's another one, Woolworth, little snaps, 15 cents. I mean, this is just like so vintage. There's some fabric here, and this still has a pack on it, or a tag on it, and it says a half a yard for 78 cents, and it looks like some kind of I don't know, some kind of a white cloth, kind of thin, I don't know, something. So there's an embroidery hoop in here, Oh look, another tomato, and this one doesn't have the strawberry filled on it, and it almost looks silky. So I think this one, I've not seen one like this. Usually they're kind of cotton. So this was a really nice find, and it didn't have any pins in it either. So I really, really like that. An AC adapter, and I believe this goes with a sewing machine. It's converts house current. So I don't know if I'll need that or not. Some heavy duty snaps, $3.50 for the price on that. Here's some kind of closure thing. And a little empty plastic case. Several more spools of thread. A lot of thread in this. Just some random spools, and they're coming unwound. And some kind of a plastic, I don't know what that is. Here is the original tag to the Kenmore sewing machine. Convertible free arm sewing machine, 6 built-in stitches plus buttonholing. Ask a salesperson for a demonstration today. I thought that was kind of really cool, you know, something that, you know, must have been on the sewing machine. And then here is feeding sluggish tension. So it's a little tension brochure that must have come with the machine that she saved. And this is a bag, and I think there was some loose snaps in that, but a really nice find for $5, you know. You really can't beat it, even though I don't need it. But I just had to rescue it, so I will take all this stuff and put it in you know, my sewing box with all these extra threads and buttons and things, because this plastic sewing case, the latch doesn't work on it, and it has a crack in the back, so I'll probably just get rid of this. But I thought this was a really cool thing. We had a really fun time at the auction today, and they sold the farm that we went to. I think it almost went for $1 million. It was pretty cool, but the house was really beautiful. Kind of dated, but just a really cool farm with a big old barn, and it was a lot of fun. So that was my little excursion for the day. Oh yeah, and here's the book for the Kenmore sewing machine. So it has all the directions and everything in this. So just wondering if there was a date or anything on it, but I don't see anything on it. But just really cool. So thought I would share that with y'all today. If you're interested, you know, I mean, you find old treasures. The treasures I really enjoy the most, like I said, was this green bowl that I found, even though I think I gave maybe a little too much for it, but I really love it. So anyway, that was my day. So I'll chat at you next time. Hope you enjoyed my little skit. Talk to you later. Bye.